before we can go and talk to anyone and try to win anyone over, we have to have researched absolutely meticulously and written out our formal platform and clarified our arguments as well as we can, be just as prepared as we can, so we don't get in there and get cut up in debate by someone. That would be embarrassing and ineffective.
Alright. In that vein, David's next. Would you like to assign the research topics, or?
Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to volunteer right now to do general research and bring that back to the next meeting. I don't know what I'm going to put together, but I'll put together something. And I'm also going to say that the other thing in what Jens had said is that we're going to need a draft document that we can like look over and discuss, and like that includes our goal, a statement of principles if that's something that we want, and defines our organizational structure on paper. That way we can look at it and say, no, that's not what we want or whatever, right? So that's something that we'll need, is some sort of draft founding document.
Are we working on that on the next meeting?
We could set it. We could wait till the next meeting, or we could have someone put a rough draft together in the
Oh,
interim.
okay, that'll work too.
You can do an internet working document too, where you can go back and forth on a document.
I'm going to set up an email list also. That's what I collected the names for and the phone numbers and everything. So we'll have a list served that we can communicate internally, over the next couple weeks.
But in the meantime, if you get on Arlington Voice's newspaper rag, you can look at the people that are against public transportation and see what their comments are on any of those articles, just so you can start knowing how you want to debate that.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's the same document that you're talking about or not, but just a list of our arguments, pros and cons, and anticipation of arguments against.
That would be different, but that's something that would also be very good. Would you draft that? I mean, just like, it's a rough draft, right? Like, it's something that you could bring to the table, maybe.
Sure.
In terms of your
and we would like all need to know it forward and backwards.
And we can all put something. We can write down. That would be the most important thing. Is like write down what you think that we need to work on, and even if,
yeah, let's do that. Okay. Then it'll be a lot easier for me to make it into a document if everyone tells me what to put in.
Ellie, and then we'll finalize this section and then talk about the next meeting.
I'll get the room for the next meetings, like this week, so.
Okay.
That's my task.
Alright, unless anybody has any really final remarks on tasks, that wraps it up, and we'll discuss the next meeting, such as we need to decide when we want to have it. Ellie's going to find us some place to have it, and David and others are going to help us organize a document to go off based upon research. And what would we like the agenda of the next meeting to be? David?
I have a couple items that I'd propose. One, I would definitely say that we would go over the minutes briefly from this meeting, because we'll have new people probably, hopefully, and we'll want to make sure that they know what took place. I would also say the second item that we would want to do would be a report on research from everybody. So Jens and myself and Ellie and whoever else has something that they want to bring. And then from there, I would say that's all I can think of for sure.
Alright, Jens and then Ellie.
Question, are you keeping minutes, David?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get them online?
Yeah, I'm gonna mail them out to everyone. I'm gonna create a listserv, put everyone on it. I'll send you an invitation, just click accept, and you can mail to that email address, and I'll explain to everyone how that works. You'll mail to the email address. It will ping to everyone, so it'll be like we're in the same room all the time whenever we send a message.
We also have a Facebook group, or we could put it on the blog just to make it public.
I can.
That's a great
We already have that one, that mass transportation group.
Yeah, we can double up Facebook and a listserv. Do we want to use Facebook instead?
Facebook would probably be better.
Is everyone on Facebook?
Let's
on
have a
Facebook.
blog as well.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook.
Yeah, we can just set up a blog press blog, or like a blogger blog or something like that.
Blogger logger. Okay.
I'm on Facebook
Does
with
someone
the
want to take
American
responsibility for
Embassy.
setting up a separate blog to...
Where?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it.
Okay, yeah. The first post should be, we had a meeting, it was successful, and this is the next meeting. So
It's
come.
basically something
I can do excerpts of this video and put that on that
Do
Facebook.
that, and I'll take a photograph as well, or whatever. If you took a photograph of the group meeting, that way we can
I don't think